Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic, delivering messages to you from the high realms. Welcome in everyone. Alright, so we're going to get into some cards, right? I've already done 2 readings, right? Turned into channeled messages. So I want to see, where are the energy cards, literally? Oh my goodness. Oh, under my makeup, okay. Because these are the cards that I was first guided to today, which we're tapping in on the energies, right? I'm going to see whatever I feel guided to. Alright, what messages are coming out today? I feel like first I need to make some space. I'm like working on a dresser. It's literally a dresser. So, okay. Right away what flipped is second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and the thinking woman. Okay, so these energies are coming out. It's interesting because I've been I felt this strong divine feminine energy coming across with merging with masculine energy, so it's like that taking charge planning, but it's coming at it from like a really like healing energy. Like look, victory is here. Wow, beautiful. See, I feel that there's been some sort of maybe sacral chakra healing that has taken place. Okay, that has allowed for, wow, for this healing. Like for some of you, there may have been attachments to your sacral chakra. Maybe for some of you, you cleared yourself of some sort of attachment or control. But I'm picking up very strong this energy. And this is golden frequency too. A woman holding a coin is coming out as well. So you're realizing this and it's healing it, and it's allowing you to feel abundance. Okay, you know, like this relates to the Queen of Pentacles, okay, or the Queen of Coins. Like she is very abundant and resourceful, but she's a giver, a mother, a provider, like, and even if this is just like for friends, even if you don't have children, but you have that strong like caring vibe, right? But what I'm getting here is with this strong feminine, like look, this is all feminine energy, all 4 of these cards. That's why I felt to label divine feminine. But even if you are a masculine and you feel guided to my set of readings today, we all have divine feminine and masculine energies from within. So even if you are a masculine, you're embracing more of that feminine side, right? Loving, nurturing, caring, compassion, right? And it's a very beautiful healing energy, right? So anyway, this very very beautiful energy that I'm feeling, because I say that my readings go together in sets of 3. So always take a look at surrounding readings. So I labeled that one a divine feminine reading, my second part, but it really stood out to me. So I'm getting this energy with the thinking woman, like you're planning, you're strategizing, you're coming up with stuff. And with the Queen of Coins, she often doesn't realize how abundant that she is. So you're starting to realize that, or there's some sort of plan like you have. I feel that you're going to be getting that enlightenment or realizing this. Okay, maybe you need to spend some time researching or investigating, studying. Like she's looking at a book. Here, I feel that that's going to lead you down a path of discovering something. Okay, and maybe because of blockages that were there within the sacral or woundings or something, it wasn't allowing you. Okay, but there's victory here. I mean, all right. There's also Archangel Shamiel here with the 3rd chakra, solar plexus. You know, and I do feel the yellow and the golds in this energy. So for some of you, it was like a healing within too. For some of you could have had entity attachments to your solar and sacral chakra. But there's healing here now. Okay. Also, we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel here too, for communication. So I feel the angels, you know, there's a lot of angels here. I feel that they've been working on your chakra systems, right, and helping heal you. Okay, there's a man holding a heart here with the world. And another angel, really 2. Angel of Balance, Archangel Michael. Can you turn it down, Maddie? So Oh, I'm getting distracted. Okay. So, but it's interesting with the world here. There could be a cycle closing out. All right, let's get into some tarot and find out more, because I got distracted, so. Or maybe for some of you, that's like a King of Cups energy. Man holding a heart. All right, I'm not going to get into the signs. I looked at contract and storm warning, so I do feel like a contract is closing out. Okay. Maybe that's what's going to... Maybe a cycle closed out or is going to be closing out. I mean, take whatever you feel is fitting for you. Leave any part that's not. Let me see which deck I feel. Okay, we're going to go with the golden. Huh, it's interesting. Love Song just showed up. There's something with that. There could be some sort of messages or synchronicities through songs. Things could move fast. 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Moon. I feel you're going to be getting signs, synchronicities, and messages. 10 of Cups is the first card that I pulled out. I don't know. I don't always like to pull these because I feel like sometimes that I'll be on a storyline, and because it's collective energies that I pull in when I pull like love oracles. You know, like if you've ever been to a reading, you're like, oh, it's so beautiful, but then there were so many different oracles, like you don't know which one to pull on, because sometimes it's, I don't want to put that over. Sometimes it's tricky to know what is your story, what's not. Like a lot of you, like you don't understand, like even though we say it's collective, you've got to take what you feel is free. Like if you feel part of something, listen to that. Or if you feel like, all right, I've heard enough of this message or whatever, like you're being guided that way. Look, Ace of Cups is right here on the bottom. This is definitely like love is coming through in this reading. Okay, let's see. I told you, I'm feeling this golden frequency. I feel this is like a higher love, right? You know, when you do the healing and love, like heal your heart, love yourself, go through, you know, these trials and tribulations and things like that, like you overcome them. This is a very, very powerful time where we're overcoming these cycles. We're overcoming, you know, trauma bonds and things like that. And for some of us, like if you didn't know how to move things around, well, the universe is at play here. Also with the World card, it's a very, very powerful card. I want to show you guys again how significant. Look, it's right here. If you look at that World card, look, it's like dark and light. You see that? It looks like the balance, the shadow aspect, right? And we just had solstice. And I was talking about that in the first reading, how literally that shift at that exact time of solstice, we all felt that. And that could have been this change, right? This shift of how you see things, how you feel, some sort of healing. Damn, it could have shifted you and your masculine energy, or this is a divine masculine emperor energy coming in fast. A Nine of Swords with the Tower. See, something is happening fast. 5 of Pentacles came out sideways too. I normally don't read them like half and half like that. I know some do, but normally to me it's just, that's just like an unsure energy, I guess. I just more take them how I feel. But what I mean is that normally I'll pick away or whatever, or just say uncertainty. But it was literally like, when I seen that, it was like half and half. I feel like for some of you, like you're going to be taking a loss, like financially, but it's going to not, it's going to like balance itself out. Like there's like this, and just like how it's like, I'm getting like peace, right? You know, like how there's no price on like peace and things like that. It's like you can, or I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to explain maybe you're unsure about something, or you're on the fence about, maybe for some of you, especially with this being Christmas time, like maybe, you know, literally like, I don't know, I'm going to stop. They told me just to stop. I don't feel I'm explaining it. And I don't want my own situation to bleed into there, right? So there's times that you get like, I'm going to leave that alone. I don't even know if I uploaded that reading where I was talking about you shouldn't be making content for going through stuff. I just seen the Empress. But, you know, when you're pulling in, like, if that wasn't the first reading that on this one, I just mean, like, when you're breaking it apart into, like, certain storylines. That's why, like, I know that I have to do stuff collectively. Like, I can't just say and try to focus on a certain, like, zodiac, because there's too many energies. Right, especially on my children, right? They're always hands. Anyway, all right. Empress is coming out with the Lovers, next to a Queen of Cups, next to a Magician, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Five of Swords is over here backwards. So there's some hidden warfare that's going on. Like, there's some things that you don't see. I'm getting, for a lot of you, you protected. What do we know right now? You are divinely protected to make movements at this time. You can't, some of this you're being shielded from it, you're not even seeing it. But just so you know, that's what I mean. Like, it's coming out heavy in the collective about all of the harassment, all of the, everything that's being revealed. Because the enemy, it's like when it can't destroy you, it will destroy the perceptions of others. 1:04 on the clock as I say that. It's like the enemy right now is trying, since they can't turn it, or like it's not, we're leveling up, right? And we're not letting the spiritual warfare like attack, like it's going out into the communities, right? So a lot of people could be feeling as though like they're ones close to them or whatever. Like, if you're in the spiritual community, you know what I'm talking about. Or even if you're not, like, you feel like you're finding out people are gossiping more about you. Like, I know that that's coming out heavy in the collective. And then that was the first thing that, like, I got this morning, and I was like, I need to do a reading on this. Okay, why it's coming out so heavy right now is because, like, that's, like, the first stage of, like, very first phase. I just heard phase 1 of, like, the justice that's going around. Literally, why everything's being talked about right now is because the enemies are being shown by their gossiping and their talking, and now, and I don't mean the spiritual community, I mean literally like the people, and then you're going to be seeing them get all of their, I'm not going to say all their karma, you're going to start to witness them starting to receive their karma just for all of the harassment that's been going on. Literally, that's phase 1, baby. For all the chosen ones that have been targeted, for all of the ones that have been blocking God's divine chosen ones that have been here on mission work, justice is coming in. That's why I've always said, like, just wait till divine step. Just wait. That time of waiting, baby, it's here. It's being served. So for some of you, you're literally, so if you're hearing of people receiving their karma, that's why I say stay humble. You're not supposed to bail these people out. For that, like, they're coming to you to try to tell you their karma, because it's like, for some, it's like they know that they feel like you can stop it. For them, no, you can't. They have to serve what they have done. All the things that they've done in the dark, all of the gossiping and the talking and all that. Phase 1, it's like, that's like the beginning. I was hearing Spirit earlier, like, the petty karma will be served too. I was just like, what? So, like, the petty karma, like the little things, like, and it could be as simple as someone saying, like, oh, did you hear her, like, she lost her damn mind. The fact that you just spoke ill on a chosen one trying to do her divine work, yeah, now something's coming down for that. Even just that. 14:14 on the clock as I say that. And this, most of them are going to know, because they're going to see how you're thriving and they're not. So that's why for a lot of you, like, you've been aligned with people that are meant to see the chosen ones rise up at this time, get their karma and things like that. Okay, as for some of you, maybe you don't want to get these blessings and people to see, but it needs to be. For some of you, like, you're just going to have to accept that. Okay, but for some of you, like, you've been prepared and you've been getting things. They need to make sure that you're okay with that criticism, because it's not meant to hurt you. That's why it's like, if you still have like, if you're still connected where you're going to hold compassion or you're going to bail them out of karma, they're definitely not going to get their karma, right? That's why it's like they can't get it till you release and let go of their energy. So for a lot of them, like, they're coming there because they're scared. And too, when people start to see it down, and then when divine's been showing, and you know, for some it's like you were protected and you were shielded by Most High from these people even being able to see your love and light. And it's like now that they've had these awakenings, like what could have shifted, what could have unlocked, right? On the 21st, now they see you in a new light. So for some of you, that's why you got these people coming back like, oh my God, like what? Look at how blessed they are. Like, look at everything that's going for them, and look at everything that's going. Oh my gosh, I did, like, literally, like, that is happening right now. So when people are coming out like, wait, like, I'm sorry, like, let people tell you they're sorry, like, you know, but have those boundaries, right? It's not really going to stop. I mean, I'm not to say it's not going to lighten but that's between them and Most High, right? Okay, but like I said, the petty stuff's being handled. It's going to intensify. Some of you, you're going to be shielded and you're not even going to be seeing it. Like, I've literally asked Most High to not show me some of the karma because I know enough what's going to happen. For some of you, you may have even been asked, right? If you hold a high position, right, and you're able to give and deliver karma, but maybe you don't want that on you. Yeah. That's a whole nother level. That's not for everybody. So just leave that part out. Because you shouldn't be going around wanting revenge, and not everybody. There's certain ones that get to help with that. So anyway, let me get back to the cards here. So anyway, yeah, like, so they came out with that channel message. I guess I didn't deliver that one in the first two. That the petty stuff's being handled. So as a collective, we don't need to keep sharing all of the stuff that's been done against the collective, right? We need to stop giving it awareness. We need to be focusing more on what we're building, what we're creating. We need to shift the focus, right? We're going to get out of the past now. I mean, it's all been put out there. Believe me, it's enough. Okay? We're good on all of that. Like, I know we don't even want to hear karmics, things like that. I mean, but it's just, if anything, it's just karma's all wrapping up full circle. Now let's push forward, right? So we got to get out of those lower vibrational energies and focus on these beautiful energies of what is coming in, right? So let's go. 5-5, both here with Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, that Empress. I told you these beautiful new energies, like this Magician energy. Look, next to the Devil, see all the spell work, and next to the Empress, right? There was so much that was going on, right? With this, the spell work, black magic, like, yeah, like for a lot of you, like, I don't know if some people are aware or not that they're doing black magic and spell work and binding. Like, people, if you're still like, okay, I have my children in the room, so I don't want to go down, try to censor it. If you're, one where you're not in a relationship with somebody, whether this is a past person or somebody, normally more often than not it's past people, but it's like, especially like old photos and things like that, like, get rid of them. Like, you don't need to be, when you're going across those old photos of exes and things like that, what are you saying, what are you thinking, what are you feeling about? And especially like if you're wanting them back and you're trying to forge bonds and ties by performing in acts of doing things in your privacy that you shouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like, that's a form of black magic and binding and things like that, right? So some people may be unaware of what they're doing, right? But all of this XCX magic, these projections and all of that, like, everything has to be played. Like, this is even, like, everything is being exposed. Everything is coming full circle, right? Like, that's why I said, like, even divine connections, like, or I don't even like to say that because they're not even, wow, I just threw the card like that. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. That was when I was saying, like, even divine connections. See, throw them out. Like, that's the thing. Like, even if, like, you know that, like, you're with your twin but your twin was under attack. And that was the biggest thing for me. I was like, but my twin's constantly under attack. You know what I mean? Is it because he was vaxxed? Why is he not awakening? Why is it like half and half? Why is this? Or is this projections? Because we've been so close and feeling this energy. Because for a lot of you, it's like you've already aligned with like your divine, okay, spiritually, and you're bringing it into the physical, but there's so much going on in this 3D matrix trying to block it, and the devil and playing and manipulation and all sorts of stuff that's been going on, right? So even if like some of your divines were corrupted, okay, as I've been talking about some of that, where maybe they no longer divine, so they need a divine connection, they've been stripped of their gifts, okay, which that has led some to getting stripped of their gifts, gives them stripped of their protection. Now mind you, they have protection when they're around you, but not when they ain't around you. So baby, when you start pulling back your energy and they start not having as much as your energy, they start to be more subjected to sub attacks and things like that. So that's why I was getting this energy, like you may need to like protect yourself and have stronger boundaries at this time. All right, I'm stopping because I don't want to deliver a part that I don't feel is for everybody. But you need to know that you're going to be getting like the realization, the download, like Most High is coming through here. Ace of Swords here. You're getting the clear truth, right? There's 2 aces here. I heard your divine justice. Like you're going to see, like if you're seeing people unraveling right now and going through their karma, like they're being exposed, like the enemies are being exposed, and even the ones that are receiving their karma, right? It has to be paid. Now, it's, I'm feeling mixed messages. It's like, because I'm feeling like 2 sides. It's like either way, it's like when you recognize and you're seeing something, like you know that like it was a sign, a red flag, a message for you, right? Like you know that it's not for you. You know when something is not for you, but why are you justifying it? Because you're not ready yet. Like that's what I'm running into a lot. But either way, let me go back to that. It doesn't matter. Because you have to decide when to let go of a situation. You have to decide when to get off the merry-go-round, okay? Is it still merry when you're going around? You know? Oh my God, that's stupid. Okay. The devil, you know, that's why it's self-imposed, right? Like you can release the devil, the cycle, the situation. It's like that person at cycle has you consumed, right? If you keep experiencing the same type of life, the same cycle, the pattern, like, and you've tried every angle to come up and you're just not, when you're going to realize like, okay, obviously I'm just going to go around in cycles, right? That's why I said, like, if somebody wants to do the work, like that's why they're bringing me back, like karmic relationships and things like that. They are soul ties, past lovers, right? Where the guys had karma to clear. Well, if you do clear the karma, then you can be together. But if both of you clear, but it doesn't often work that way well together. 23 on the clock, as I say that. As is for some of you, like you hear sometimes these divinely guided separations, right? Wow, that was a heavy download I just got. I'm gonna say it really quick for those of you that get it. If not, don't worry about it. So it's like for some of you, like you can clear the karma with your twin, right? There's different flows and levels of twin flames. For some of you, like that's why you cannot compare. That's why there's so many different flows of the twin flames, right? Like some are literally just to be mirrors, right? To propel you to go towards, you know, the healing and journey, right? Separately. Some, you know, it's like you can challenge each other, come together, clear it. Others of you, like your divine is not even in this realm, right? It's from other realms, so they're helping you from other realms, and then there's this merging that can come together in the physical realm here, kind of like what I was getting with new contracts. And then for some of you, it's like you literally, your soul can split off into more than 2, and literally because of your level of expansion in this lifetime, like literally you can soul time bind with more than 1, so you can expand your level of consciousness, you can connect. So for some of you, it's like, you know what I mean? You can't just focus on one, right? Because there's multiple versions. And it goes on alignment with the reading that I got like a while ago, but I was perceiving it differently. Is it was like there was like a rescue mission, like you came to rescue your twin. That's why there's such a big age gap between. But it's like you came down to try to clear karma, to clear things for your twin. But it's like if you to try to rescue your twin that then became a fallen angel down here because of something that happened in karmic losing in a past life. So in this lifetime, it was like they had to prove themselves over something to kind of, because it was like of trauma and losing in another life. It's like they vowed to like, so anyway, it was like a rescue mission for part of your twin, but it was like a contingency plan needed to be set up to make sure that you wouldn't fall so or get trapped, right? So it's like you set up like another where it was really like another part of your higher self or whatever, or just maybe this was a collaboration of 3, right? Where either way there was like a higher level spiritual soulmate to come in if that didn't happen. It's like you set up like a rescue for yourself. Like literally that's what I'm getting is playing out. Like it's coming back around from like a year ago or 9 months. Time doesn't matter, right? It's but an illusion. But I'm just saying, like I was getting that project and I remember I was just like, what? Who is this? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. So there's something with that. I don't know. They brought it back around to my level to bring it out in this reading. So ask for somebody, but maybe not. But if anything, is to show you that you can't just focus on a certain scenario or a certain situation, or you're going to keep playing out that cycle. That's why, like, you have to release and let go and go with the flow at this time. You just have to know that major cycles are closing out. Okay. Karma is being served, right? But it's also being served for you to see things. Like, I finally learned, like, when I see people going through it, I'm like, wow. Like, I can be here and give some support and guidance, right? And send some healing and do a little bit of energetic shifting and healing and kind of pointing out some things. But I can't just stop people's karma, right? And it's like, and especially when it's been like family, friends, ones that have been close to me that are constantly coming at me with devastating things. I'm just like, I don't say that that's your karma. I learned a long time ago. I made a mistake with somebody. And I wish I could go back because something had happened and just right away it was or very early in my spiritual journey where I was just like, well, that was karma for, it was like, what? Excuse me, like literally, like he literally just smashed his car, like the first day he got it. But it was like, it was taken all out of context because it was like he was on his way to see me when he crashed it. And I didn't even mean it that way. I was just like, oh, damn, are you okay? Like, oh my gosh, that was your karma. And he thought it was because he was like finally calling me. I don't know. Like, it's all about perceptions. But what I'm getting at is to like be careful. So I learned from that. But see? And also I felt like it was protection because when he was on his way to my house that night, it was like I was going to do something that I would have later regretted because it was like divine protection for me. So I totally called it wrong. But at the same time, like, that's what I mean. So many different levels and things happen. Like, we think that our life just revolves around us and our decisions, but we're all interconnected, really. And it's so complex. It's like when things are going on for you, they're going for somebody else. It's like in a way it was divine protection for me, but it was serving karma for him. And then also, it also showed from a higher level where I can look back at that like, yeah, I don't ever call people's out karma like that. People don't understand, especially when they're going through trauma, like, oh my gosh. And, you know, I've had to learn to explain things more, right? Well, now I know, like, and that was me, you know, there's so many different levels of things. All right, I'm going really deep with this. 28:08 on the clock and 28:11:11. Just at 11. 28:11, 28:18. I don't know what just happened with those 8s and the 2s, but they are coming out strong. And 23:23. Look those up. Source code numbers. You're going to get more if like you feel like connected with what I'm talking about. That's how you know if a reading is for you too. Do you feel a connection or are you sitting there waiting for it? A lot of people get sucked into the hole of like going and finding readings and stuff, looking for things that are going to connect. Like, it's all addictive, guys. The algorithms that they put in those electronics, it's literally the lighting in the screen that pulls you in. So that's why like it's better to just like click off and not even stay on them that long. All right, I'm gonna get out of this reading. I feel like I'm just rambling now, but anyway, I hope this helped you. Definitely sending love and light to all of you. Watch wherever you feel guided to. Know that all my readings are timeless. Love and light to all of you guys. Bye.